Looks like we finally have an image there. Wow, that was weird. That was weird. Had to completely reboot everything. And it may just be me tonight. Let's see what's up here. There we are. DT's here, maybe. Maybe not. Wow. Hello, Captain Winters. What a interesting evening so far. Everything was working fine except absolutely nothing worked today, so I guess that's probably just par for the course. Just par for the course. So, well, I hope everyone's having a better evening than I am tonight. You know, I keep thinking maybe I should move the camera over to this side because I'm always looking over here. DT's got issues, and he's got internet problems as well. Badum-tish. Let's see what we got over here today. Ooh. Oh, we have the really difficult ones. I have to play Dabo and gain salvage. Oh. Be still my beating heart.
I had to do 10 board ships, 30 Zenkethy ships, and Tetrion damage.
So, not too hard of work then.
No, not too hard.
I'm going to head
Hive
over.
Onslaught and easy Hive Onslaught and
Well, I've got 191,000 GPL. I guess I can go gamble that away to try and earn my 500.
make giant bets and then you'll win.
That's what I always try to do.
And be going, I can't get rid of this.
I know. If I put in like 100,000 bet, that's the time I'll win 500,000. It's just like, come on. Really? Really? I can't get rid of this stuff? Take that one. By the way, I did max out my ground sprint speed. I thought you'd appreciate that. Not that it matters for 6 more months. What did I say about a Gamma recruit? Have we got another recruit event going on?
They're rerunning Gamma Recruit, yeah.
Oh my god.
So,
I mean, I love Gamma recruits, but I need to buy more slots. I got to get more time in my life.
you don't have to buy more slots. If you've done the Gamma Recruit, then if there's anything added to it, it's going to be tacked on. Otherwise...
Yeah, but don't you get something if you get somebody to Gamma recruit? Like to Lithium? Aren't there prizes for getting people through the system?
Yes and no. Technically, you can do it again, but you've done it on there and you've already claimed all the rewards, so there's nothing you can unlock that you're going to get new.
Well, I'll have to do it on the other account for sure then. Let's see.
The other account's a different story, but yeah.
But I have to buy more slots for that one too. Alright, let's play a little Dabo here. I shall spin the wheel. Thank you very much.
Roll of acquisition number 44. A fool and their money are soon departed.
See if I can get this done in time. Boom. Alright, so I'm betting 30,000 to win 500. Do you think that'll work? Good evening, Abda. How are you?
Betting 10,000 on 100, but
Yay! Well, 30,000 actually. But we're both wrong. Okay, folks, if you're role-playing, don't do it in zone, please. I-10 laughs and rolls her eye. What secrets would you have that are worth keeping?
DS9-1 tends to be the roleplay zone.
Watch your response. You'll have to find out, won't you? I may, in this beautiful head of mine, be carrying the secret of the universe. Yeah, but I mean, private channel. Private channel.
They do this to get other people involved too, and they're...
No, thank you. No, thank you. So tonight, I thought we'd do something different. A lot of things different. We have a tendency to play ISE a lot. I mean, a lot. And a couple of people...
That is the measuring stick for a lot of stuff.
But a couple of people have been like, yeah, but can you do something else? And you know what? We probably could do something else. I know it's rare that we do things that are different, but I thought, yeah, let's look and see if we can do something else tonight. Aside from what I'm going to do right now, which is try to find 1,000 in salvage real quick. So what I thought we'd do is, ooh, this is Oh, this way. Hang on, let's see if I've got enough to salvage.
And who says we should not run ISC anymore?
Several people actually have asked us to not do it anymore, but maybe do ISC a little less. There's some nights that we basically just do the same things over and over, and I get it. I totally get it. But
Unfortunately, we
just
do a
something
lot
different.
of things over and over.
We do.
We've been to like do accolades on Nimbus like at least once a month. It feels like.
Probably once every 2 months for Nimbus, and about the same for New Romulus. We haven't done the accolades
We've done
on...
the Yeah, we have. We've done the new accolades on Cobali Prime.
Not in the last 2 months, we haven't.
Not the last 2 months, but we have done.
Oh, yeah, we've definitely done them. Absolutely.
Multiple times,
Multiple times, yeah. So I thought we'd do some different stuff tonight. So grab yourself a Tune DT, and then tell me if you want to go Federation or KDF.
Go if we're doing if we're going to do randomly stuff. I can go.
Oh,
KDF.
it's not random. I just need to know what you want to go as. We can go KDF. I'm absolutely good with that.
Oh, I need to know what we're doing to know what I'm going to run.
Okay, so let me grab Kethsa. We'll grab Kethla here.
That's kind of the question here.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be the fun part. I know what we're doing, and I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, what I thought we'd do to start off here is there's a couple we haven't done in a long time. There's a lot of them we haven't done in a long time. So I thought we'd go through some space ones that we don't do too often, and then we'll do some ground ones we don't do too often. But while I'd really, 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 really love to do some of the small craft ones like assault, atmosphere assault, and there's another one that's a small craft one, vault shuttle event. I won't do that unless we've all got time to set up some shuttles, but those would be fun. So I was thinking of, we don't do Arena of Sompek very often, but I bet if we have 2 or 3 people, we should be able to fill a random. We don't do I'm not going to do Battle of Procyon 5 because I'm not that mean to people. Colony Invasion, it's been a long time since we've done that one, so I thought that might be fun. Core Assault, well, yeah, there's quite a few. We just don't do them, so I thought, let's go for them. Let's have some fun, and maybe we can find something new in it.
It's like you're on a KDF.
I can go KDF or I can go Federation.
And I'm seeing a Gorn officer on the ground, so I'm guessing you're KDF. I can go KDF on this.
I am KDF. So I thought we would start with Arena of Sompek. So you might want
to... Yeah, I'm getting a decent tune, so I can try to get that Cal Dance. 30 rounds.
30 rounds, okay. So let's see what I'm going to take on this one. I want to take something that's good. I think I'm going to take that one. Then what have I got up here? I've got Bioessence, Photonic Barrier, Sompek Lightning, Chronoton Mine Barrier, and Neutronic Mortar. I might switch out that Chronoton Mine for... medical generator, I think.
I'm kind of running around on the builds result. I had not a lightning build, but it is still a build.
And let's see, what am I running for an outfit here? I've got Burnham CQC and... what have I got for that one? Oh, I've just got a personal repulsion shield, and it's not particularly good. I think I'll grab my hostile environment shield. So if anybody would like to do something a little different and join us for Arena of Sompek, if we get 5, we can make it a mixed team. If not, we're going to do it as a random. But let's grab some more good toys here. I think I'll take my walker with me. I think I'll grab a Targ. What else is going to be helpful? Okay, got some toys actually. What? I think I will do Paradox Corrector. Just in case we get to that situation where we're running low, I can grab enough people and revive them. By the way, can everybody hear everything okay? I was messing with mics this morning and think everything's good. I'm feeling very lonely here. You still there, DT?
Yeah.
I was getting worried. Swear, Captain Winters, Abda, anybody interested in doing a little arena of Sompik? Wow, the enthusiasm.
Hey, I think something people don't really want to do, so.
Well, that's inconsistent. Sometimes people do it, but that's like off channel. Nobody talks about that. Let's see. So I'm going to check the Gamma Recruit here, see if it's showing up. Wow, this is all the old stuff from 2018.
I don't think Gamma Recruit's going started yet.
No, it hasn't started yet, but sometimes they talk about things in advance.
I might have to switch characters. This one has the victory at some pick and mulch.
Oh, I'll go grab somebody who doesn't have it. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Funny part is I don't remember putting him through some pick to get that, so.
Yeah, well, at one point we were doing a ton of Sompik when it was an event. All right, there's absolutely nothing there.
Checking my Gorn now. If he doesn't have it, then I will run it. If he does, then I'll go to somebody else. I was going to beam onto to a ground map to look at the emotes.
Wow. Absolutely nothing on here. Let's see. Here we go. Got some information here. Gamma Quadrant needs you. Gamma Recruitment is returning. Make a new Jem'Hadar for limited time for unlocks. Let's see what it actually says. Requirements for spec points have been reduced from 90 to 45. If you've already earned 45 spec points on existing Jem'Hadar recruits, you're eligible to claim the reward immediately. Wow.
I already got the spec points down on my Jimmy.
There's a new goal to reach Tier 6 in a reputation. Completing this goal rewards you with one T6X ship upgrade token and an account unlock. Each of your other characters may claim their choice of one ultimate tech upgrade in engineering, science, or shields.
I will have to do that one.
There's a new goal to complete the Swarm TFO 5 times. Easy peasy. And up-to-date marks. This is a limited time, so you have to go through the tutorial to get the transponder.
Well, the fact is, these new goals can be done on your existing recruits, so.
Looking to see if there's anything else in there. I don't see anything else new. Nothing about Ryza yet. Let's see, yesterday was the 16th. So checking the patch notes real quick. Resolved an issue that was preventing purchases using energy credits. Removed XXX head test XXX option from character tailor. Okay. Not much of a patch then. Hey, once in a while
Yep.
we get an easy one. I'll take it.
That was what, yeah, mostly was server maintenance stuff from what I heard.
Oh, hang on a second. Let's jump over into We Are Live. All right, folks, we're in We Are Live. If you would like to join us, Abda, if you are in the Discord server, let me know. I don't think we've got anyone in quarantine at the moment. You don't need experience to do Sompek as long as you know how to shoot things. I mean, it's pretty easy. Shoot things, we're good. Hey, Dwayne, how are you? Yep, it is new. Into tier 6, though, takes a while. But if you've already got a tune who's there, you get double speed, so to speak. So that's cool. Because believe me, the first time around, it's like, this is going to take forever. And then you had to buy the token to get the next one to double speed. Abda, what's your handle in game? And I'll send you an invitation to join us. No. Not you, Abda. I know who you are. Anybody else want to join us? Give me an X in chat. Hi, Kenobi624. We're going to do Arena of Sompek on KDF. Or if we get enough people, we can go mixed. But we need 3 more people to do this. Good opportunity to take a tune who doesn't have the Kel dance yet. First convention, we had a booth. DT and I went over to the Cryptic booth and performed the Kel dance for Kel.
Enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
We took like about 50 pics of us in that in their captain's chair.
50 pics of you. You were the friend. So I get in there.
Ran people over.
I sit in the chair and they're like, there's your picture. DT gets in the chair and they're all like, okay, we're all going to lean left. So we're all lean left. We're all going to lean right. Everybody leans right. And they kept taking pictures. DT's their favorite. I'm just mom. It's okay.
He's the one who interviewed you, though.
Yeah, I know. But that's different. Kenobi, you want to join us? Dwayne, you want to join us? A little Arena of Sompek. Little fun. Little pew-pew. If we go 30 rounds, we get the dance. Cool. Great. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I was just getting tired of doing the same old.
I'm going to try out something while we do this.
Okay.
I'm going to try, because I just claimed it for this character, the new Klingon Grounds set.
Ooh.
The Imperial Assault set.
Okay, that's a thought. But I've got Burnham, which is really good. But you know what? Maybe you're right.
Well, I had the red angel suit, so
yeah. I mean, it might be nice that I have to switch out for that one. But maybe I will take the new one. Let's see.
back into my interceptor.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. No, no, you can stay right there. We'll launch. But Kenobi 624 is going to join us. Got room for one more person, folks, if somebody else would like to try out the wonders, the mysteries, the joys of Sampic Arena. Like I said, news stuff tonight. I think I like my big pew pew gun better than I like the nano pulse for the moment. But I'm wondering, if you were a Drickley, where would you be hiding? They say the only place you can find a Drickley is in the crater. But I don't know that you can actually find them. Okay, I can't go climbing up there. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Haha! It worked for once. Yay! Alright, we got 4 people here, folks. Got room for one more. Otherwise, we'll PDF it. Shouldn't be an issue. PDF it. Can you tell what I was doing all day? We'll pug it. Okay. Here we go. Well, the good news is there is no difficult setting. There's only one setting on it.
That's because it's one scales.
Wee woo. Wee woo?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Some poor schmuck has no idea what he's getting into here. I'll take a random TFO. Or as we like to say, wahahahahahaha. Alright, we still have to figure out where the stupid Drickley are.
I'll look it up.
They're not an aggressive species, so finding them could be challenging them. Ah, there we go. So Abda, have you done this one before?
Yeah, but I just don't have a lot of experience.
Oh, okay. But you know the basic premise, shoot things.
Things don't die.
Yeah, yeah, good rule of thumb.
Healing doesn't
Pretty much.
work after a while.
Your mic's a little quiet there. Let's get you set up. Here we go. So go up to whatever his name is, I can't remember, then come to the doorway. There we go. It won't start till we're all in the room. Well, we've made it to 2. Woohoo! 28 to go.
Make ready, warrior. The lightning round
Ooh, hatchlings, wow. I would love to see that old game back, whatever it was, Mine Assault?
Feel like, you know,
Do you know the one I'm talking about where you have to go in and save
Yeah.
the townspeople? That was so much
Yeah.
fun.
there was work to be done with that one. I
Yeah.
liked it.
You had things you had to do and possible to screw it up. Possible to get some of the goals. Come on, Targy baby, come on up here. Help Mom out.
That's fun. I was doing this with y'all's because he wanted to get the emotes and made
Mhm.
and the group made it like round 1 of 6.
Wow. That's awesome.
Good. Wow, that's awesome. Just as I'm joining, I appreciate the sentiment. How are we all this evening?
We are good this evening. We're doing some of the weirder TFOs that we rarely do. So tonight we're doing Sompek, Arena of Sompek.
Can you get defeat captains on the ground with that?
Yeah, if you make it
Well,
far
yeah.
enough in.
I could get a matron right here to be a captain. So.
Because I've got endeavours for Zenkathi ships, captains, and then Herc attendants. Although the Herc one I might swap out because it's a pain
The
in the ass.
Herd
Also do
captain,
home.
if you do home, you get the
Yeah.
captains and you get the attendants.
Yeah.
I just got
absolutely.
120 attendance today. And did
But it's
home.
120 kills.
It'll take
on
you
the
3 or 4
ground.
minutes. Seriously, I did it this
Just
morning.
take off.
Took me 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it's the first- it's the first 3 hallways. I got 120 just in the first 3 hallways. I didn't even have to get to the main room.
I did.
Ah.
And you do the captains as well, Boom.
Yep, and 6 captains, sir.
Yeah, I'll give it a go in a minute.
Get yourself a couple of turrets, put them down in the hallways, and patiently wait. Everything will die around you.
Make sure
Trying
you
to
do it
work.
normal as well.
So have any of you lot ever been to Alaska?
How funny you mentioned that. No, I have not. My boss just got back from Alaska.
Because we noticed the flights out there are like $100,
Yeah.
like each way. I'm like, wow, we've always wanted to go, and it's usually like $1,500 for the price for the flights.
They
Like,
are
that's
promoting
really
the heck
tempting.
out of it for vacations right now because obviously post-COVID, it's in the States. You don't need a passport.
Well, here's the problem that we're kind of coming up with, and this is what's kind of annoying me and stopping me from actually just going, yeah, go on then, we'll go for it. Flights are obviously ridiculous. The hotel's about what you would expect. It doesn't bother me. I've got some free nights with my work account. But rental cars, there's more in local taxes than the cost of the bloody rental car. It's
Yeah.
insane. Is that normal?
Yeah, it is. It's sky high because gasoline's incredibly expensive up there. And, you know, I wouldn't say that there's a lot of ways to get around. Ooh, that's weird.
They only have like one road back from.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Alaska into the
roads up
state.
there. There's not a lot of ways to get around.
I mean, I'm sure it's very stunning up there, but I'm like,
It is. Oh my God, the pictures were so beautiful. They were, I think, at Glacier Bay, and they were doing a kayaking trip. So, kayak, put up tents, kayak, put up tents. And one day at 7 in the morning, the whale was out in the area right in front of them and woke them up, you know, and then tracked them as they're going around. Just going, come on, let's play. It was so cool to look at all the pictures.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Which arc is this home on in?
It's in Gamma.
Gamma.
Mm-hmm.
And
And the
last
section
mission.
right, but what you want is the second half of it. The first half of it is
Actually, the
frigates.
first quarter of it is frigates,
Right.
and you go.
after that, then you get more than enough that you can kill 120, and I don't even finish it. I just leave it queued at that point.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Alright.
It's about 2 or 3 minutes at the start in
Yeah.
space, and then you beam down.
Yeah, especially if you've got DPS, it's no biggie. So I haven't done
Well,
Alaska
that
yet,
you're-
Kenobi.
Good fire will build, you can get to that first part.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody slow to load. How come there wasn't a patch today?
Because
was
they
a
had a
patch
5.5
yesterday.
hour patch yesterday. And there's only
that
two
yesterday?
things to fix on it. One was a minor
Ah.
detail at the tailor.
Oh, I disagree.
Most of what they
There's
did
Okay.
was server maintenance, so.
I'll
a
rephrase
lot
it.
to fix.
There's a lot to fix, but they only did 2 things yesterday. How's that?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the changelog now. Removed XXX head
Mhm.
test option from the character tailor and
Correct.
resolve an issue that was preventing using energy credits.
Right. Which admittedly is a fairly big thing.
What did they fix in the tail?
Something about XXX head attach XX. I know. I have no idea what it is.
Let's head attached for some people.
That may actually help me because I have a problem with the tail.
Aha. Well, maybe you are the person it was intended for.
$18.
Oops, oops,
They
oops, oops,
finally
oops,
got me.
oops. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, Von Marcus. Yeah, we're doing good. How are you doing?
Tell you, I got 30 seconds.
No. Ah, nyeh. Me too. Oh, we're down to 4 people. That's why. We
Yeah,
lost?
somebody bailed
We're
on us,
dead.
we lost.
Ah.
Somebody bailed on us.
Or
Everyone
got
got this
interneted.
hit,
Could have been interneted. That happens. Bummer. That was good though.
Very, very quiet. Not everybody talk at once. Holy crap.
Frost, you're in a windstorm, I think.
Am I?
Yep, there's a lot of noise.
There, problem solved.
We're doing fine, Von Marcus. We miss you, but I'm glad your surgery went well. Well, that was different.
I didn't get my emote. Damn you. Damn you, whoever left.
That's terrible. You should sue.
Well, you know what? It might have been a server thing because Max Zell here is saying he got kicked out of a TFO and it wouldn't put him back in it. So
I
it
was in the
might not
battle
have
zone.
been deliberate.
I was in the battle zones last night, and I couldn't log in for like 6 hours.
Wow.
It's just so weird.
There was a logging glitch last night. servers went down for pretty much all the game, all cryptic.
Yeah, I thought it was something personal against me.
It was.
I got
He got him so mad they kicked everybody off.
Yep. So
I got up at 1:30 to do my dailies
Okay,
because why not?
because it's 1:30.
Well, yeah, but it's my
Excellent.
20-hour cooldown.
Okay, still it's 1:30.
What else was I going to do at 1:30?
Sleep?
I'm sorry.
Go
I forgot
on
we
with
were
you.
talking.
I had to get up. I will say it was
No,
one
you
of the more
have to.
apathetic events I've done. It's like, okay, I'm going back to bed.
Oh crap! I forgot what I was supposed to do.
Unlimited violence? I don't
Unlimited violence. I like that idea. Ow. God damn it. Okay. Dyson.
Really quick, there's a good set of Romulan gear, the Romulan Imperial Navy gear. What mission is that off of?
First
It's a
one for the
reputation
Iconium
thing.
War.
Say that again?
Yeah.
No,
It's the one with.
it's Iconium War. I believe I believe it's Uneasy Allies.
Yes. So you're in the hospital still, Von Marcus? And you've logged in to talk to us? You are the best.
Or you're very, very bored.
Oh, that could be that part too.
I see a bomb.
You say, Mom.
Kill it. I'm sorry. That
I
was a
know.
little aggressive. That was a little aggressive. I apologize.
Doesn't work. I'm beyond
It's
that.
not working.
No, it's not.
Here,
All
I'm
right,
stabbing
so
her. I'm
Maxell,
cutting her through.
hang on a sec, folks. Okay, Maxell needs to do 2 patrols for the event.
2 patrols. Well, if you need some people, I'm around.
Mm-hmm. Take care, Von Marcus. Let us know when you get out of the hospital and want to come play with us. Alrighty.
We'll pretend we're not home.
And say hi to all the other streamers you go chat with. Okay. Alright, I need 3 people to do the Remain Klingon TFO.
Okay.
I'll join in a few minutes if you can wait. Or feel free to carry on without me.
Okay, I got.
I can join in, but I gotta head back to Kronos to check something.
Okay. We may have a full team very quickly here. I have room for one more person. One more person.
I mean, you can team me. It's not critical, but
Hey, we can do it again. I'm good with doing it again. This is fun. Let's see
Already
who
did
gets here. Yeah, let's see who gets here first. Dun, dun, dun.
I was right next to you, so
Fine. You said you needed a minute.
I'm doing.
I mean, all I'm doing is just going to Kronos to make sure I have a Dark Matter Quantum as well. If I don't have to cook one.
Let me know when you're ready.
Just a moment,
Mm-hmm.
please. I just got my first tier 5 in this character.
Yay!
And I forgot why I wanted this one to be tier 5. Terrans! I forgot what I was supposed to do with them.
Kill them?
Well, no, what I do with the tier 5 reputation.
Nothing? Oh, you mean what actions you have to do?
What gear I'm supposed to build.
Oh, I have no idea.
It depends on what you're doing.
Are you ready, DT?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okie doke.
What patrol am I doing?
We're not doing patrol, we're doing remain Klingon.
Oh, remain Klingon.
The TFO. That way we don't have to do 2 patrols.
Yes,
And if anybody wants to go
I'm-
again, I'm happy to queue this up and we can make another team.
I am ready. Even though
Well, we are set up. I'm just waiting for it to go.
the bonus, my bonus doesn't reset for another 15 minutes.
Apparently I have to go cook a Dark Matter Quantum. Easy enough. Hopefully. If not, I'm going to have to do...
Here we go.
Oh, we're working out.
While our ground forces engage, do you have any questions?
Nope. We don't need no stinking questions. Alright, got that.
I have no questions. What are we talking about?
It always asks, do you have any questions? We don't have questions. We know what we're doing.
We're not
Murder things. That's all that
We're going to
matters.
remain Klingon. We don't have to do anything else. It's enough food. Let's pull
Yeah,
you
personal
down.
accountability
There.
is just not the Klingon way.
Oops, let's do that one. That might be very helpful.
Tola! Your pathetic rebellion ends here. The matriarch is having your master on Kronos Spark Week. Then I will make sure she has no shield. And no witless rabble to cheer on.
Carrier has a bite.
Fools! You cannot defeat me. I will return stronger than ever.
Run what you can, coward!
Soon, I will end this war.
You guys are like middle schoolers when you freaking play.
Vigo! Just right your feet.
When she says be gone, it always sounds like she's saying Igor. I'm thinking, okay.
How fares the battle? And your flag.
Well, we have learned something
Yes.
that that old school Discovery Klingons are like the Russian mafia.
I was thinking more Romanian, but yeah, same concept.
Stop all throughout the stars. Must get closer next time.
Get to the target. It's targeting me. I'm in trouble.
We are making good progress on the cooking system. Keep at it.
Stop all throughout the stars. Must get closer next time.
The Christos has regrouped. Hit it with the virus, so we can keep destroying that system. The Christos has you in her sight. The attack must hit the target.
Oops. C'est moi. How can there be escaping birds of prey? Aren't they Klingon? Aren't they honorable?
Are making good progress.
Aren't they supposed to fight it out?
Keep at it.
Nobody uploaded the virus to the target yet?
No, apparently not.
I thought
Everything.
you were gonna do that.
I. Fine. Hang on. Get over there.
So I must have to do everything.
I gotta go over to the other one now.
Yeah, go to the other one. Well,
Yeah, I was handling this one.
Repair team is moving to assist the quick dock. Take it out.
No, he was targeted by that shit.
The star has returned to the mighty field.
Oops, me again. Wow.
Falling back and
I'm just popular.
The quick dock has
Well, I'm gonna ask you. I don't know which one's trying to go to. Dude.
Targ.
That's a good question. It's telling me to go to the Targ. If I can get over there.
I'm lowering the walk for it.
Going as fast as I can, but might not be fast enough. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nope, too far away. Should get some deuterium for this one too.
It should.
Mm-hmm.
Or we also go to recharge your.
Well, I had just used the evasive maneuvers because I'd picked one up just a moment before.
A repair ship moving to assist the star. Take it out before it repairs the material engine.
Focus system destroyed. Keep the repair ships away.
Well, the good news, everything's now going to be targeting the target.
Star combat. Engine with the virus. Stay beneath order officer star. Your ship will help route the virus.
A repair ship is moving to assist the quick dock. Take it out before it repairs the coating system. Focus system destroyed.
Yeah, I was
Keep the
going
repair
to say,
ships away.
if you can figure out a way to repair that cloaking system before I have over 30 ships attacking at the same time, good luck.
Virus is working.
You have my respect. I'm going! It's a big ass ship, it's not that fast.
I don't think you're going to make it.
I made it.
Star back. Engine with the virus. Stay beneath order officer star. Your ship will help route the virus. A repair ship is moving to assist the star. Take it out before it repairs
It's like its own little
material engine.
disco dance floor here.
A repair ship is moving to assist the quick dock. Take it out before it repairs the coating system.
Daniel's hanging around the wrong ship.
Go to the other ship, Nathaniel.
Too late.
So if you get targeted, you get the little green circle around you, like I do right now.
And there's a green circle around the ship you have to go to.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully I can get over there in time. And as DT said, a green circle will appear around the other ship. I think you have 30 seconds to get there.
That one.
There's a little countdown timer on the right-hand side under your ship's right wing. Uh-oh. Maxwell got kicked again.
The Sarg has returned to
Let's
the
see if he can get back in.
You need to pull it back and hit it with the virus.
And yay, you're back. Woohoo.
This should be the last virus blast. Going for the target.
Sarg is back. Hit it with the virus. Stay with its course
This
of
side to blow it up.
your ship will help rout the virus. I'll repair you. Sequence it to the Sarg. Take it out before it repairs my real engine.
All breakouts are vulnerable. All ships, fire at will. The Christos is no more. Now, let us purge the Sarg from the stars once and for all.
Christar's been dead for like 6 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's really for
Yeah.
no.
No, it's been vulnerable. Nobody just went after it. Well, the target got it.
Weapons and engines are both wrong.
It is an X-Targ.
Cease all hostilities. The reign of Jimpop has ended, along with the war. This is
Woot woot.
the realm,
All optionals
mother
fulfilled.
of the Empire. You have fought.
Always nice.
Rejoin the Empire, and no vengeance will befall you. You heard, Laurel. Our allies on the surface.
Except we missed the Dreadnought 4 out of 10 out of 4 times.
Oh, piffle.
You all fought well today.
Glory to you and your house.
Didn't want without you. Come on!
Oh gosh.
You can,
I'm going to disband the team, so if anybody else starts something, we don't get screwed up once again. Good.
Anyone
Wow.
want
Hey.
to try not?
Pardon?
Anyone want to go key for an ISA in a minute?
An ISA or an ISE?
E.
Well, I will make myself available, but see if other folks want to join you first. Since you've got Frost and you got DT, and you've got Mark and you, and I'll bet you there's some other people out there who would love to do it too. Well, I think about what else we can do tonight.
Try to take over the world.
Same thing we do every night.
We fail every night. Maybe we should try something different.
No. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
My wife tried to convince me we should adopt a dog today.
Oh,
And I was like, I'm not against dogs or anything like that, but we have 3 cats that might have a problem with it.
well, if you get a male dog under the age of 6 months, it's most likely that the cats will explain to him who's in charge, and it's not him.
Well, see, we don't know anything about the dog,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a problem waiting to happen.
Oh, it's a specific dog.
Yes.
I thought perhaps it was
Right.
just the dog concept that you're going for here.
And she tried to tell me with the idea, it's like, oh, we're just gonna foster it until we can find its mother. It's like, well, see, once we find its mother, we're not gonna want to get rid of the dog.
That's right.
It's like that's how they worm their way into your little heart.
Yes, they do, don't they?
It's like, I'm not against dogs, but
'Cause-
I mean, we don't have room for that many in the house.
I would love to have a dog, but since I am only home a couple of days a week, And I have no problem with making a dog go with me all over the place, and I'd be happy with it, but I don't want it to have to sit in the apartment by itself all day. That would be, for an older dog, you know, like a racing greyhound, that would be awesome. Yes, Musin, Gamma recruits again.
Gamma recruit.
It's actually been
$20
2
I don't
years since, if I'm reading the notes right. It's 2018 and 2019.
have. Huh.
All right, let's take a quick break. I know that Boom wants to do an ISE, so if you guys want to join him for an ISE, we'll get that done. But in the meantime, I'm going to go get some cold water, so let's take a super quick commercial break here. Only 2 minutes. We'll make this one short. So go get your water, and we'll be right back here.
Here I am, ready to go.
Well, hang on. If you guys want to run, go ahead. I'm going to turn off the mics, and we'll be back.
Hey, Nan, are you joining us?
Who, me? And we are back. Musin was asking about the Gamma recruits. Yes, it's the Gamma recruits. I know you want temporal, but it's the Gammas. So there, yeah.
What?
And once they're done with their ISE,
We've room for 2 more.
okay, let me jump over there so we've got one.
Ross, do you want to join us?
If you'd like me to, give me a minute to get on the right character.
No, you cannot slap the devs, Musin. That's assault and battery. It's a no-no.
We can do it as a private if needed. If you want to do, I mean, I'd do it as a private anyway, but...
Hi, Wolfie.
Holy crap! It's a wolf.
What's the problem Wolfie had?
I don't know, but I'm glad we were able to help you with the frustrating problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oops, let me accept.
Why am I in?
Let me beam up and make sure that I still have everything on my ship and it didn't go away. I love all your emotes, Wolfie. What are you doing up at this crazy late hour? Bad enough I was talking to Pi until like 4 in the morning his time.
Personally, I think she's a masochist, but that's just me.
Eyes never sleep. We know that.
Ow. That hurt. need that stupid thing.
Is everyone ready?
Hi, hi.
Hi.
Mark, are you still awake?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ready.
Okay. I've set it to queuers.
Okie doke. When we get back, we're going to pick another weird TFO and go for it. Ones
I
that we don't.
might need a couple of minutes.
That's
I
fine.
mean, I'll join. I gotta check something with stuff.
No
I gotta check
problems.
something.
Looks like it's unqueued us for some reason.
Hmm.
We should be in a
No,
Ah,
we're launching.
go.
That's why.
It
Very
didn't
reliable.
unqueue us. Apparently, I was next to you, Boom.
And Mum.
Yes.
All three of us were next to each other.
There we go.
The situation is
Hey, Wolfie, it won't live forever on Twitch because Twitch only keeps files for 2 weeks, but it'll live forever on YouTube. And certainly in my hard drive.
I'm kind of confused now.
Oh?
What did we help her with?
I don't know. Maybe we're just generally helpful folks?
Oh, Wolfie can tell us she's here. Hi, Wolfie.
Hi, Wolfie.
Hello.
Hi, hi.
How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
Good, good.
So what did
So
we
who's-
help you with?
You guys know that character Maxell or Ilyamina that
Yeah.
you were helping out? That
Mhm.
was me.
Oh, that was you? You should have just
Oh.
said something. Yeah, it's no problem.
I did in chat.
Oh my, well, they've got too many chats going.
Yeah, no, I was really grumpy there. Oh, jeepers, so frustrated. I got kicked out and I just.
Well, you got
hated
kicked
it.
out again, so.
Yeah, but at least I got back into
Yes.
the TFO, which was a plus.
Absolutely.
So how are you guys doing?
Hanging in there.
Your operating booth in the moment where
the Netite probes can repair the trench. Stop that.
Ah!
Well, I must say, all those explosions really made me feel really good.
It was enjoyable.
Well, doing the TFO is a little bit easier than trying to do 2 patrols sometimes. Plus, you get everybody in there with their firepower, and it just makes it easier.
True, true. But I sometimes, when I struggle like that, I opt for the patrols because I don't get thrown out so much.
Oh, I get it. But I figured, with 5 of us going, I didn't know it was you, but I thought it'd be better. 5 at once. Makes life easier. And all these guys have got such good firepower.
Yeah.
You know, my
Cheapest.
good firepower fits with this.
Frosty, your voice is very soft. You were trying to say something earlier. I couldn't hear you.
What?
Your voice is very soft.
No one's ever said those.
Your mic is quiet tonight.
Okay, fine. I will fix it.
Yes, please.
Ah!
We demands it.
Ow, that hurt. That's bad. That's bad. I don't think that that's what you like me very much.
Well, don't make out with it. It is a good ship name, isn't it?
We got spots.
Passing it now.
felt like a good run.
You might be surprised.
I don't understand why my shields are so extra squishy today. Because
Okay.
yesterday they weren't that bad.
First of all, go check your traits and make sure none of them disappeared. I was doing garbage.
390. Not a bad run today.
It's okay.
So did you for some of the attacks in on you, Mom?
Yeah,
I
could have
only
been
got
better.
one thing.
Yeah, there are little things that can be done. If that's what you're looking for, I kind of want to. I probably will need some help figuring that. I want to kind of tear my ship apart a little bit and do rebuilds of my tank later. So
Okay,
yeah.
so Wolfie, what have you got on your traits?
I don't know at the moment.
Okay. Well, what happened last week is or actually earlier this week, is my numbers went to garbage, and got up to my traits and found out all my space traits had disappeared. So if something suddenly goes to garbage, make sure that all your traits are still there.
Alright, cool. I'll
'Cause
check it out.
It's happening
Tomorrow.
to more than a few people.
Oh,
Hey, DT,
never
can
happened to me before.
DT, can I put you in charge for 1 minute?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, DT's in charge for 1 sec.
All right. Now that we're in charge here, what do we say? Bow before me.
Yeah. it's not-
Oh well,
It's
now
nice
you.
to
Respect my authority.
nice to have goals, though.
Now that the cat's away, the mice will play.
390 on that run, though. I can't say I'm unhappy about that.
Got stung by a mosquito. Right on a bone.
All glory to the Hypnotoad.
Yeah. All hail the Hypnotoad.
Most popular program on television has got to be something.
I'll take the Hypnotoad.
He loves Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad is awesome.
Who doesn't love Hypnotoad? That's the better question.
We all love Hypnotoad. All
What is-
hail the Hypnotoad.
What is Hypnotoad? I've never heard of that.
It's from Futurama.
Yeah.
It's,
Give me a moment.
nothing. It's nothing more than a GIF.
With great sound effect.
Yeah.
It's a frog.
Do you
that
want?
eyes
I
are
found a 10-hour loop of Hypnotoad.
Ooh.
No. You
gonna
you
Post
really
it,
want
post
to
it.
see the movie, the Everybody Loves Hypnotoad special from the DVD collection, because at least that is an actual episode of Hypnotoad.
Full episode of Everybody Loves Hypnotoad. But there's
Yeah.
30.
With the little house. That was great.
There's the complete history of the Hypnotoad with sound, and various episodes with the Hypnotoad.
Mom is very interested in Hypnotoad.
I like the Hypnotoads. How can you
I
not
like
love?
Everybody, everybody loves Hypnotoad.
Yes, or else.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, still early.
Toads are great.
They are.
They sit on stools.
Just because I can, I'm going to put Hypnotoad in there. The stream chat channel. As soon as I find the
Alright.
GIF.
I'm gonna send a link.
Who was the first empress of the Imperial Romulan state?
Natra.
Yes.
Was it Denatra?
Yes.
Wow, you guys are good.
I have so much studying to do for that thing.
There you go.
One
of the. There's a little bit of Hypnotoad in there for you.
Oh, thanks.
All hail Hypnotoad.
Everybody loves Hypnotoad.
Really went down after season 3, though.
The Hypnotoad went down after season 3? Or the show?
Quality of the show. The
Oh.
show.
Okay.
Everybody loves Hypnotoad. Everybody knows that the quality went down after season 3.
It always goes down after season 3, except when it doesn't, of course.
Don't forget, even the Simpsons love Hypnotoad.
Do they really?
Yep.
Hypnotoad's been on Simpsons.
Oh my god.
There's a episode where Homer runs in with the Hypnotoad.
I have not seen that
If
one.
you look in the stream chat channel on Discord, you'll see.
I've seen that frog somewhere.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
the Hypnotoad.
Futurama.
Yep.
It is literally from Futurama. It's the TV program that they're watching in that.
One of the TV programs, yeah.
No, it is the only TV program. All that in the news with Morbo.
Oh, don't forget
Oh,
all
the
my
news.
circuits.
Morbo, destroy you!
You have forgotten all my circuits.
Oh,
How?
right.
I love all my
Yeah,
circuits.
Forget the drama!
Because
All
we
my
have
circuits.
enough Shatner as is. We don't need Calculon to pretend he's Shatner.
I love Calculon too.
Just doesn't work.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
So what are we gonna do next? We're gonna do Which one don't we do? We are
You know
gonna
what I
do
feel like doing?
what? What do you feel like
Because it
doing?
is something nobody really runs these as a group for a long while.
Which ones?
Colony Invasion.
That's what I was gonna say. Colony Invasion. I actually have it
Oh.
highlighted here.
Oh, and here I was. Nobody ever does Corfezoli.
Oh, we did
we
that.
did Corfezoli.
the other
We
night.
did that last stream.
And we survived.
Ooh,
We conquered.
even better.
Yes. As opposed to the first time we did where we didn't make it out of the first sequence.
Yeah, I did it once with Q, Yawaski, Augie, and Stargate.
Wow.
And I'm very happy I completed it. I'm not feeling the urge to do it again.
I think we did it very well. I think we had a good team. Admittedly, we all got killed a bit, but not horribly.
We got killed early on, but then after that we started getting it all together as
Yeah.
a group.
I figured out how to approach it, since you have to do it differently than we do other ones.
It is a little RNG if you're gonna be able to.
Well, we had the firepower.
it-
We just had to get the coordination for who's
Yeah,
stripping the
but,
shields, who's doing the firepower.
What was it, like the third stage or something, or the second? Anyway, you get a random spawn.
Right, that's
of
Second.
Yeah, that's the second stage.
Yeah, and that's where it's really tricky, because if you get the wrong enemy, you're doomed.
Yeah, but with 5 of us, one of us should have been able to figure it out. And it worked out. Like everyone said, it took a minute to figure out what you're
Imagine
going to
the
do.
Vaadwaur at that. It's over then.
We had the Vaadwaur.
Battle Corfez
Yeah.
is Vaadwaur.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like those explosions in the second one,
we got them.
like
We survived it. Okay, admittedly, we had a very good team, and everybody was coordinating, which made life much better.
Yeah, we started going together in groups, just taking care of stuff.
All right, if you would like to join us on Federation this side, I'm going to switch tunes, though. Federation,
Filtering.
or we can go private. Ooh. X-Rated Harley XRH is now following us. Thank you for the follow, Triple X-Rated Harley. Wait, good name. Oh, so DT, the big question is
Yes.
now, I have the
Harley
graphic
found,
for the vests. I just have to figure out
Yes.
how big I need to make the graphic, because it's still got to have the rockers above it and below it.
Harley found my link, it seems.
Ooh, very good.
Welcome to our stream, Harley. We do play Star Trek Online here. We like way too much Star Trek on here some days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just because I got up at 1:30 in the morning just to do the event doesn't mean we play too much Star Trek. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah.
Mom,
They-
that does mean you might have a little addiction issue.
Little
there's
addiction.
never too much Star Trek.
Yeah. I've played too much
Never.
Star Trek Online, said no one ever.
True.
Really? Because there's a lot of players that take like a year-long or even longer sabbatical.
We all have weaknesses. Oh,
They're
thank you.
not really-
There's been points where I've taken like I took a wasn't an actual sabbatical. I mean, I showed up, logged,
Yeah,
did
see,
whatever minimal would have been for any event going on, and then left.
Yeah, so there's definitely players aplenty who say, I've been playing too much, so I need to take a break.
Yeah.
And then all you do is your daily.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it a night, folks.
oh no.
Have fun.
Actually, you should call it
I'm
a morning.
so bad, I don't do endeavors. Well,
Hey,
no,
Jack.
it's only like what, 2:20 a.m., 2:26. It's not that
Good,
early.
good night, guys.
Good night,
Catch you
Wolfie.
next
Good
time.
Take
night.
care. Take care. Hey, Jack, how are you doing tonight? All right, so I sent you an invitation, Nathaniel. Did you not get it? Let's
See,
try that again. For
when I hear
Nathaniel.
that name, I'm always reminded of something. Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the World.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
I'll be
telling me you're
I'll be right back
okay.
in a moment.
It's
I'll be
telling
right back
me
in a minute while we sort this.
you're already in a group there, so check your private and make sure that you are unteamed from a previous event. Yeah, I wish I was doing. Well, I guess that's semi-true. We have a beautiful garden at the back of our building where we work. It's, I don't know, 40 by 20, something like that. And it's all raised beds, and we all go out and do some gardening every day. So all of us get out there and get a little light, a little sunlight, or water the plants, or what have you. So today went out there, and the lettuce was ready for mom hydration for you, Wolfie.
I think she's already gone.
That's the strong stuff.
Oof.
That is beach plum flavored sparkling water. Actually, it's pretty good.
So I'm looking at this new ground set.
Uh-huh.
Is that gonna be like the new ground meta where you get a
No.
4-set
Nope.
piece
Nope.
bonus on every
Nope. Not in my
set bonus?
It may, but it doesn't. It's meh. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
No,
It's just-
the set itself might be meh, but I mean,
I'm enjoying
a
it. I'm
2-set gives you the cunningly timed hack, but if you go all the way on to having the 4-set, the 2-set bonus includes a route as well, which is, I don't know, it's like you get double bonuses for having the 4-set.
Well, I'm not seeing a ton of advantages in having the 4-set. I mean, I've run it on another tune, and it's fine.
Well,
Maybe when
but-
I take it up to Epic, it'll be noticeable.
I'm just
Okay.
like, this is the
There is an
first set.
There is an advantage to having all 4 pieces.
Yeah,
You get 2
And-
challenges instead of 1, and all of your other set bonuses are enhanced.
yeah.
But
And
the
it's
the
that,
reality is
that
it's kind
set
of meh-ish
bonuses-
gear.
I'm
No, but
using
the
it right
set-
now, and it's not.
I just used it, and it was fine. It wasn't spectacular.
What I mean is that for all subsequent new releases of ground gear, are they going to keep doing that? And
It's-
basically make all our older ground gear more and more obsolete because
Probably.
of power creep.
Well, probably for that reason, yes. But, it's There's always been
Oh.
set bonuses.
Yeah. Just now they're bigger if you use the 4 set.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not that much. The gear is not that much better as a 4 set or a 3 set than some of the other gear that's already out there. It's not that much of a creep in terms of power, and there's nothing stunningly great about it.
I don't know. I think it's very creepy.
We're looking for 2 more folks to join us to do a little colony invasion, which is usually very short, sweet, and to the point. So if you would like to jump in and have a little fun.
Have been with us. Join us. Have fun.
Come to the dark side.
As long as you heal the Hypnotoad.
Now, where did Orf go?
You know what we need now for an emote on here that
What?
people can buy with points? Hypnotoad.
No,
That's a good one.
You know what we really need? For Cryptic to get off their asses and code in that we can all buy a private moon with our gold press platinum if we have enough.
We have enough. Good.
Yeah.
Good night,
but-
Wolfie. Thank you so much for being here. Get some sleep. Ooh, I got a whole other can here for you.
But if out of everything, you know, we get that, which is purchasable by Latinum, and it's a vanity thing, you know, where we actually get to display a few of our ships in orbit or something. That would be nice. You know, you get your player homes in the game and you're done.
Well, Jack had an idea.
Uh,
Player-owned star bases. Yes. Yes,
Well,
indeed.
that's
Just what we
pretty
need, not a
much.
big-
Star Trek
That's
Monopoly.
pretty much what I'm saying, but have it be a moon, not a starbase.
That would work too. Since
I
we're not
don't need another Dial theme sync like that.
Well, even better,
And-
make the contact person who you talk to get the moon, Cousin Gala.
There you go. We need 2 more people to do colony invasion privately. Otherwise, I'll disband us and reband it, and we'll go and pick up two poor souls.
Just hook me up.
Okie dokie.
I'll
That's wrong.
X
thing.
up. That's
Oh,
one
there we
more.
go. Got 2 more. Okay.
Is this Fed or
I'm going private. It can be anything you want it to be.
okay?
And that's ground, right?
It is indeed ground. We are all set here.
Not yet.
Okay.
Gotta change a little
Well, go change.
itty bitty thing, namely my specializations, because on ground,
This one's an easy ground.
I have a different build.
This is a go naked into that good night.
I don't think that's
Oh.
what the author of that poem thought.
Yes, I know.
I don't think that was his intention.
Go gentle into that good night.
He's a
Oh
drunk.
dear. There we go. That's bioessence.
You know what I'd
I-
really like to see, Duffy? It's been on my mind for a long time. On Ryza, you know how you can go to the elevators? I'd like them to go up, and you can get your own private room. Think about it. That'd be fun.
Would also be fun if we could actually rent a hollow suite in DS9.
There you go. Is everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
Yes.
So, yeah, I heal stuff next to me. Like, big time.
You know, we should write down all of these ideas and send them off going, okay, how about we do this? How's this for a choice? How's this? And a lot of these aren't really difficult. Variant hull material for the fleet base you need to buy with 10 billion GPL. That'd get people collecting their GPL.
Let's not forget the optional here, which is kill the Mikado.
Okay. Ugh, I timed out.
We'll wait for you.
Thank you. I should be there in a moment.
And uh-oh.
Repel invaders. Stabilize and evacuate. Beam out the Federationists. There's the Magato. You said kill him?
Got him.
Oh, yay.
Sold him. Got all down. Down after that.
Wow, that was easy. Ooh, we missed one of the data.
Yeah, I think probably.
Right in the very beginning, I think.
Yeah, I think it was right at the very beginning.
Whoever just spoke, your mic is really being sad.
That was the game over
Oh.
my mic.
Ah.
I leveled. So that was Leonard Nimoy.
Ooh. Boy, that goes back a ways.
Yep.
Back in the old times. That was actually really fast.
Well, it was.
I hardly used my weapon. It was just kit.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said it's a short one.
I didn't even really use kit stuff. I just pulled out the assault rifle and just shoot.
For me, it's assimilate bioessence transfer, put down a crystal, assimilate bioessence transfer, put down a crystal, and they keep connecting to each other, and I keep moving forward.
Yeah, when it first came out, we didn't have quite as much fun stuff as we do now.
We do have a lot more firepower.
Well,
And toys.
My kits kind of move me forward through a level anyway, as long as there's enemies that kind of make me trace the path like a connect the dots game.
I know, I do bioessence. My Cation right now has my bioessence transfer.
Bioessence transfer is very nice.
Mom see me cheat on when we have those competitive ground TFOs. It's like, can I get across? I got across.
That was cool. You have to admit, that was really cool.
I'm just gonna go down to ground and check my stats at the moment because I
Okey-doke.
did switch out one trait for ground
Yeah, it likes to do
because
that.
I switched it out
Oh.
when we got the Pokemon trait where we can.
Ah.
Yeah, but I still need to do that. I have 0 creatures captured.
I
Well,
got 6
there's a
so
couple
far
of ways to do it. Obviously, Nimbus and New Romulus, but you can also do a PvP against somebody who's already got them. And as they bring them up to use them, you can then shoot them down to 50% and acquire them. So that's the easy way to do it, especially if you're looking for the Orth Creeper and your Federation tune. That's the only way you can get it. Because you can't do the episode Alpha.
So didn't somebody share it with you, or was that your Klingon that you're talking?
No, it was Mar Hawkman shared it with me. On my Fed tune. Ah, that's so much better.
Yeah, I'll have to get it on my kitty from you, and then I'll have to go get bioessence transfer back on my kit. I don't know what bioessence transfer is on the kitty. I have to figure out what else I'm going to build on the kitty.
All right. Does anybody need to do any endeavors or need to do any of the event?
Anybody got like Undine ship? Undine?
Ooh, we could do Vicious Cycle or Viscous Cycle. It's not a bad one.
I just put my Alliance Vanity Shield on one of those, and that actually makes it look not so disgusting.
On one of what?
It looks pretty good that way. Truth be told, like I usually think that they're pretty ugly, but oh, and did everybody get their tier 5U Jem'Hadar escort yet?
No. Where are
Okay,
these?
so if you just go to the ship person in ESD, you can get the Jem'Hadar starter ship for any character. It is the little bug. The tier 5U version is like what was it when I got it? 850 dilithium.
Wow. And it's just from the shipyard?
Yeah, just from the shipyard. It's the Jem'Hadar starter ship, and it's been unlocked for everyone.
Wow.
Yep. And they're not going to change that back. But if you ever wanted to fly one with your Federation tune, yeah, then now's the time to get one.
Well, you said it's at the shipyard, though.
Yeah.
I'm at the shipyard. I'm not seeing it.
Okay, if you go and acquire ships.
I did.
And you type in Jem'Hadar. Or just Gem.
I did Gem.
In the...
So I'm seeing a Jem'Hadar escort.
Escort tier 5U.
Yeah, but it's 910.
That is just...
Right, but it's 910 dilithium.
Okay, it's 910 dilithium instead of 850 because I got it during the discount.
Well, it was 1,000. Now it's 910. So.
Yeah, but that's it. The Jem'Hadar escort tier 5U.
Okay.
That's the Jem'Hadar starter ship. Now available.
Okay, I don't have an overwhelming need to buy another ship that.
No, but it's already tier 5U. Like right out of the.
Yes, but I don't need another ship. I have so many ships I haven't unboxed yet.
I know.
I have boxes and boxes of unboxed ships.
Well,
but
Plus, particularly that ship, you need an open slot anyway.
I might have an
Yeah.
open slot.
But can you name me any other ship that comes out tier 5U?
No, but I mean, is there a reason to get it other than it comes out
Oh,
tier 5U?
Well,
I
that's one.
think the lockbox ships have a free upgrade, so
They do have free upgrades.
Yes, but you still have to upgrade it. This comes out upgraded and all. It's
Well,
just a,
okay, so it's 2 extra
a
clicks.
thing.
so yeah, like 5 seconds.
Yeah, or a token, depending on what ship, because most ships you actually need the token for.
Yeah, but anything that's coming out that's lockbox is automatically available to go to
Yeah.
tier 5U just for 2 clicks. I want to
Anyway,
switch ships
it's
anyway.
it is the Jem'Hadar starter ship, and you weren't able to get that until recently.
All right, folks, there is a Jem'Hadar starter ship now available. Only 910 to lithium.
Yeah.
Which, okay, it's not that bad. It's more than I'm spending, but it's not that bad.
But when you're starting a new character, you know.
Well, if you're
New
starting
character
a
can't fly that's tier 5.
Yeah.
Tier 6s are the ones that are
scalable,
able to, yeah. Tier
Yeah,
5s
but
aren't.
not everybody has a bunch of account unlock ships.
Yeah, but you cannot use a tier 5 ship until you're level 50.
Yeah, but if you're free to play and you haven't bought a single ship yet, there
this
you go.
this is true,
It's a
but
very good escort.
Great.
all right. So I've switched over here. I've got a Federation ship out. So let's see what we can do for ships this time that we haven't done. What is a good space one that rarely gets played?
Good
Federation
space
Fleet
TFO,
Alert.
though.
Yeah, Federation Starbase, Gravity Kills.
That's just because people don't want to. They say they don't want to, but it actually gets played a lot. Kobayashi Maru.
Ooh, we haven't played Kobayashi Maru in a while.
Yeah, well, if you want one that's not played much at all, that, because it only comes in one difficulty level.
Yeah, but it goes up to 100, so it ramps up the difficulty as you go through it.
If we do that, I'm bringing out the tank.
Okay, grab your tank then, because we are going to do Kobayashi Maru.
When you've done that, do you want to run another ISE?
After we do this, we can run another ISE, yes.
Good. I've made some modifications I want to try.
Am I still in the private?
We'll reteam. So check and make sure you're not in the private.
Well, I'm currently loading, so I can't. I'm not. I'm gonna go into sector space. Because I'm gonna live on Nimbus for a couple hours, I guess.
For what?
Or minutes. Well, I'm gonna start doing that, and I might as well start with Nimbus to get those critters.
This is true.
So when I'm not doing the TFO, I'd best be landing on Nimbus for a while. Or New Romulus. I wonder, can you get those little Dranzuli?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were annoying.
They were, yes.
Wouldn't be something if you could get the T-Rex.
Well, you can, but that takes money.
No, I mean that giant Rex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be good.
I wouldn't be like, yeah, you've seen all my small creatures. Say hello to my little friend. Fill the whole room with a Rex.
Well, back when Dransuli, Marhawkmen were Dransuli and weren't what they are now. What are they now?
Herc.
Herc attendants. Yes.
Yeah. Dransuli is the Zenkethi name for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and honestly, I feel that's a better name for 'em. I think Herc sounds stupid. That's me.
Wow. The response here is impressive. Come on,
I
guys.
know.
You want to play this. DT, you going to play?
Yes. I switched over. I've been waiting.
Ooh, Eval.
Yes. There we go.
Thank you.
Mixing up.
That is my tank.
Entering Nimbus system.
Now, if I can figure out a way to tractor beam the Kobayashi Maru so it doesn't run all over the map.
Big nail.
Oh, how
just
about
right in place.
how about somebody with high enough control to drag everything else away from the Kobayashi?
Yeah, that would be good.
That is actually easier to do than telling the Kobayashi captain he's an idiot.
Well, I'm not lying. The Kobayashi Maru ran straight down the throat of a Doomsday Machine in one
Yeah.
run.
Mm-hmm. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, and you cannot tractor beam a Doomsday Machine. Try.
Yeah, you can't fully heal the Kobayashi anymore either.
Yeah.
Which that they should bring it back that you could heal the thing
Anybody
Like-
else?
with the console. Ooh. Actually, console. I could bring the console along. Let's see, where is that thing? Do I even have it somewhere? It can...
I have my Protomatter console with me. And how are you, Neo Jet Angel?
Woohoo.
Excuse my yawning. I apologize.
Inexcusable.
Yeah, was a rough night actually.
Well, I have to go. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for
I'll
being
be back
here.
soon.
We appreciate it, Frost. Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
I don't think I'll be on this weekend, but I should be back on Monday.
I'll look forward to it. I'll be back.
Tis the hubby's birthday, and, gotta do that.
Well, happy birthday to your husband.
I will tell him that.
Thank you.
Take care. Get some rest.
No.
Bye.
Switching out one console,
Okay.
my vulnerability locator, to bring along my reiterative structural capacitor.
That's a good one.
I want to lose too.
Okay, is everybody ready to rock and roll?
No, I don't have pilot specialization.
Well, put it on. It's gonna take a moment anyway.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Well, then you're ready to rock and roll.
Pilot specialization. Ugh. Used to be good when it was new. Now I feel it's just useless.
2 for random. Especially when it's not a random advanced. Everyone's so quiet.
Oh, I'm getting mentally prepared to pay attention to the Kobayashi's health.
I am prepared to anger everything and go come get me.
Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Where'd that go?
Oh. Well,
This might take a little while.
Yes, it might. I'm surprised.
I'm going to the ground map first. Yeah, see, I need to do that on my main, finish up her delta stuff.
Well, that's interesting. I know that the lemming ship. Okay, Lexers is going to join us. Let's see if we can get him in here. Yeah, hang on a second, folks.
Cue us. Let's back up.
I'm going to unqueue us here. Make us into a private. There we go. Oh, but we need a 5th one to do this. If we're going to go private, right?
Yep.
Okay.
One more person. Come
One
on.
more person. Come on, somebody join us. Otherwise, Mom was going to have to drag out a second tune. One more person. That's all we need. Of course, we have to wait for Lexers to accept. Oh, okay, he's switching tunes. Ready? Hi,
Yeah.
Sav. Go. We have one room for one more. Come on, folks. One more. Just one more person. It's Kobayashi Maru. Satalia, you want to join us for Kobayashi Maru? Marhawkman? Neojet Angel? Duffy?
Is it a space mission?
It is a space mission, yes.
Wait, so how many creatures are there on Nimbus again? Only 2, right?
There are
Three. Three, the Azores in the Gorn Valley, the Worms, and then the Scorpions.
Wait, what?
The Saurs at the Gorn spawn in the Gorn Valley. That's one of the creatures. The
Okay.
Worms out in the ruins, and then the Scorpions out in the desert.
Okay, so I only need to get one more. Well, that's easy.
If you're trying to get the Saurs at Gorn spawn, get a really low power weapon, they die
Yeah.
incredibly easy.
Oh, I'm
Boom, it
using
says
the
you're already in.
crystal.
Hang on a second, folks. Boom, you're already in a TFO. You want to check your private and make sure that you are not teamed currently?
Try it now.
Okay.
I was still murdering them for Mark II weapons in one shot.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Here we go. Hi, Bob Bear. Yeah, the thing is, I want to see the image of the T6 Oberth and Kell's body lying there, because that's when we're going to get it, is over his dead body.
I almost wanted to link the picture of the T6 birth, the video I made.
Fat Dolphin. Yeah.
Nice. I'll go take a look at that.
Welcome to the Gamma Hydra training facility. Today, you'll be running through a modified version of a legendary Starfleet training scenario, the Kobayashi Maru. In this exercise, you must protect the Kobayashi Maru as
Hello.
Hello.
This is the Kobayashi Maru. 19 crews out of all tier 6. We have
Terran Cockroach at your service. Or Terran Cockroach, I should say.
Well, thank you for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
We had some little bug in the office, and my boss is like, "Is that a cockroach?" No. It's so not a cockroach. I don't think she's ever seen a cockroach.
Cockroach.
In Terran Universe, cockroach step on you.
it's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
What y'all up to now?
Oh, we're doing Kobayashi Maru. Trying
Cool.
to pick out some of the ones we just don't play ever.
I can think of a few.
So we did Psalm Pecorina. We did Colony Invasion. Battle of Corfez.
I got one that nobody ever plays.
Which one?
Viscous Cycle.
I like Viscous Cycle. Ed and I used to run that in the mornings quite often. You do have to have a good team that understands how to do it. And what
Yes.
not to do is the problem. We'd get done with all the ships and somebody would be racing around trying to kill the big one at the end, and we hadn't gotten all the little ones first.
Ah, jeez.
And it's like, come on, get the riffs, get the riffs. And
Yeah, it's like no one ever plays that one anymore. I remember a time when that was like really hot. That was super popular.
it is. It's a good one. Actually,
I've played it a bunch of times, so it's...
No, it was on my list of ones I wanted to do if we get into that position tonight.
Yeah.
But we never play any of the old Borg ones.
A lot of those ground ones, I forgot how to do them. I
Yeah.
used to do them all the time. I just forget how to do them.
Me too. We used to do them all the time.
Then there's the one that I absolutely hate doing because it's just such a mess to do.
Which one?
Pure ground.
Pardon? Cure Ground?
Pure ground.
No, is Cure Ground the one in the outside, or is that the one inside the building?
That's the outside one.
That's the outside one where we gotta run around like a
It's
chicken with its head cut
actually
off.
not bad. Again, if you're teaming,
Your ground's easy.
The weapon recharge of
Yeah, just gotta remember to equip a pair of frosted boots so you can get around fast.
well, pick up the sprint speed from your endeavors. And the other
Yeah.
thing is Burnham's CQC
you-
gear gives you a 10% run boost, and throw on
And
a
then the
Terran Fortune.
Counter-
armor.
The counter command armor, you can pick up a gun
The
with
two
a run,
piece
mod on
what
it.
I'm getting.
Mhm.
The two piece armor gives you a good bonus too.
Yeah, even
And
the
you-
Terran Fortune triple's a 5% run speed bonus.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. Enemy assault
other ones
incoming.
just don't do
Survive
them
the
anymore.
onslaught.
I mean, there's the competitive ones, which are just dead because no one wants to do them.
Actually, there's a couple of competitives I like. I like Binary Circuit a lot.
I've never got into those. I can never get a good team with that, and it just drives me nuts.
Oh, that's it. You have to have a team. Though the last time we did, we actually had a great team, and we made a couple of discoveries, such as all you need to do is to get to the first landing point when you're going over that first thing, and then hit bioessence or bioessence transfer, and you can jump over to the far side and turn it off, and everybody can come over with you. It works better with the kitty cat, obviously,
Okay. Let's see, another one.
but I like that one.
Undine infiltration. No one ever does that
Yeah,
anymore because
that one I don't know.
it's the
Well, it's the one where you're on
Right.
the ground on Bajor, right?
and
You
you
have
have
to
to,
read.
and there's a web page you have to have up that has the answers to the questions.
No, there isn't. You just read the clues.
Yeah, when I read the clues,
Yeah.
it kind of made sense. But you have to pay attention, which means you can't go racing through it. And we love to race through things.
And people don't like to read.
There's another one, which I don't think I've maybe done it twice, and I don't think anybody does it. Nukara's self-destructive tendencies.
Yeah, I can never get a team to do that one. I don't.
We used to do it all the time, but it's like just no one ever does it anymore.
Both of the new car ones don't get done, except the one for when you have to get a new car captain. So everybody does transdimensional tendencies.
Yeah, and
If you
DDE.
self-destructive, people. I've done it before. People don't like. So people teaming in it is too bad.
Heads up.
They don't.
Wait, there's a
Again,
couple of
it's
ways.
something you have to pay attention to certain things.
I know there's the Borg one that has that special room. I used to be really
Kind of
good at it.
I hate that one.
I used to be really good at it, but I haven't done it in so long. I forget the sequence.
The sequences you have to have volume and pay attention if somebody has to fall out where they're at.
Because I can never remember what where to tell people to go when I hit those consoles.
You don't hit the consoles. There's a call out of where they are, and you do, and you open where they're at.
Get ready
So
for
we've done that
another
with you, DT, and it's been okay because you knew what you were doing. Cure applied. Thank you, Dwayne.
To do on screen because.
I'll be right back.
Where's the Kobayashi? There he is. I shall go give him some love and no, of course that just triggered. No, I think I'm going to move that one out of there. There we go. Keep sending off my fireworks. Hi, Bob Bear. How are
Heads up.
you?
Another wave is coming your way.
Ooh, Doomsday Machine.
Great Doomsday Machine.
Goody.
The nanite infection affix is active.
And we can't kill the Doomsday Machine. We gotta kill everything else.
Good. Good. There's the little annoying Kobayashi Maru. Where are you,
Hear me.
Kobayashi? Oh, he's good. Okay.
Get ready for another wave.
He didn't fly down the Doomsday Machine's throat.
Of course he is. So I'm gonna put you over there.
He didn't have a chance this time.
Oh, that's why it's happening. Duh. Let's put you there. Okay. There we go. Days of
Yeah,
Doom.
Maru's health up.
Yes, somebody boosted him. I assume that was DT. And you now.
Well, and me.
And you now, yes.
I just am going around trying to keep as far away from it as I can while I draw fire.
I haven't seen a dreadnought go down that fast since Plubber melted one.
Well, I basically unleashed all holy hell on
The
it.
next wave is incoming.
Clearly.
Everything I had on that.
Yeah, you're right, Duffy. The cutscenes are annoying in that one.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
How many waves are there?
Until you're done. Can be up to 100.
Bright light.
Actually, it probably can be over 100, but generally when we get into the 20s and 30s, it tends to go away.
We're in the 20s.
Right, I'm happy about that. No, we're at the 14.
There's 4 buffs here, so...
Well, I'm looking
Yeah,
right here
that's
at
right.
this one. That's
Yeah.
round 14.
Let's see.
Get ready for another
15.
wave.
So it looks like it's every 3.
The system's offline bomber fix is active. Heads up! The system's offline bomber fix is active. Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area
Ooh,
immediately.
yeah.
The nanite infection fix is active. Warning. Artillery incoming. Kobayashi Marine's health is at 50%.
Where are you, little Kobayashi?
By me.
Okay.
Shooter things so I'm targeting right now. So still heal them, unfortunately, but we're trying.
No, I got him.
Okay, so do heal them. Oh, they do heal them.
Protomatter heals him. What did you throw on him?
Structural integrity.
Oh, wow. So we got 2 that worked.
Or you structural capacitor I threw on them.
Exit area immediately.
The tank is just
The next wave
too
is
fun.
coming.
Ooh, bad luck.
The weapon recharger fix is active. Get ready for another wave. The volatile core breacher fix is active.
Wow.
The next wave
No,
is
there are
incoming.
just things that seem to work better when you have a tank.
The unstable cores fix is active. Heads up, another wave is coming your way. The system's offline bomber fix is active. The system's offline bomber fix is active.
The rally point markers aren't dropping anymore.
Need that for myself at the moment.
The system's offline bomber fix is active. The next wave is incoming. The vengeance of fix is active.
Also, you can still throw snowballs. Jack, you can still throw snowballs at people in the SD. Come on, Jack. You knew it was coming. After 2020, T6 Oberth is nothing. We've seen worse.
I don't know if the game's going to survive it. It's a tier 6 Oberth after all. That's like one of the signs of the apocalypse.
Dogs and cats sleeping together.
Get ready
Walls
for
and
another
gates,
wave.
sleeping again.
The weapon recharger fix is active. The next wave is incoming.
Precisely, Jack.
The vengeance of fix is active.
Is there an Alachi TFO besides Mycelial Realm?
You know what?
An Alachi TFO.
Not that I can think of.
Thinking my thing either.
The only thing I can remember is there was an Alachi RA, right?
The next wave is in enemy assault
Yeah.
incoming.
Okay.
There's
Survive
like
the
Romulan one,
onslaught.
isn't there? Where you have to fight a lot of
The
Alachi at the end.
acceleration affix is active.
That was a mission. That was a mission.
It's at the very least a patrol.
No, it's actually just a mission. Oh yeah, there's a mission. There's a patrol that has someone, yeah. One where you install the defense satellites.
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, there is a ground-based one, which is Mycelial Realm.
Alachi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Riho Station.
Rio Station, thank you. Which we tend to only do when it's the Universal.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody that does that just to do it.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah. I like it. I get a lot. I get a lot of joy.
Hey, I actually like Tarek Nor.
My
Yeah, Atmospheric Assault was one of the ones nobody does.
Another wave is coming
Yeah,
your
because
way.
no one has any shuttle set up that's worth anything.
Yeah. They should do that. They should fix the issue with shuttles.
The system's
Yes.
online bomb affix
That would be
is
great.
might want to program the thing on.
Pardon? Oh, sorry. Where are you?
I tried to pull him around Kobayashi Maru when it ran over from me, so.
Grab
The
me.
system's offline bomb affix is active.
Hola.
There you go.
Got it.
I agree. They should totally fix the shuttles so that no one can still use them.
This is not over yet. The next wave is
I mean,
coming.
Atmospheric Assault isn't bad, and since we've done the Hell with Honor,
Isn't
or to Hell with
bad.
Honor, it
Well, I
isn't
know,
bad. It could
Even
be
if they
fun.
fix shuttles, how many people are still going to use them?
Well, if you make them where they're playable and fun, people will use them.
They're playable, and they can be fun. They just can't do
Well, my point being, if you fix the meh shuttles, then shuttle missions get fun. If you're not going to fix the shuttles, then missions are a pain in the butt.
I like the Yellowstone runabout.
Yeah. Oops, somebody got some love for the Kobayashi? I'm still on cooldown.
Come on.
Okay.
Personally, I just don't like the restrictions they have on shuttles. Like, you can't go into the Badlands with a shuttle.
Yep. Well, yeah, you're going to die if you go into the Badlands with the shuttle.
No, you're not.
Oh, come
No, you
on.
won't.
You,
I've done it.
you
I have
get
done an
nuked.
advance.
I'd say you get nuked by that Terra Nebula with that feedback pulse bullshit it puts off.
Well, feedback pulse is a different story, anyways. But I have done an advanced patrol in a Peregrine Fault or fighter. Orange Stream, no less.
Wow.
But I do agree with Bob. They could just get rid of the shuttles and put missions together. Make it a little easier to, like I said, no one ever uses them.
What
The
is
next
that?
wave is incoming.
What is that called?
Radicalized.
I think my shuttle right now is like extra, like storage.
The unstable
Here.
cause affix is active.
Have you done the Voth event in a shuttle yet? Breach?
Not in a shuttle, no.
Can you
I
do
have.
it in the?
I have. I've done an all shuttle run breach.
Wow. I watched
Right,
somebody do
like-
it in a J, which I thought was hysterical.
That's about 25 minutes, but we got it done. Yeah, it was during the breach event. I had posed the question, what if we did this in shuttles? And me and my friends, we all got our shuttles out, and we did the breach event in shuttles.
It sounds like a grumpy.
It wasn't grumpy. It was someone.
Was it?
I might have dealt with Grumpy, but I did it with someone else first.
Okay. I'm just thinking sounds like something Grumpy would do.
Next one we want to do, I'm thinking about putting together one just all cargo ships. And the Amari doesn't count. Has to be the Kobayashi Maru, the Tong Duge.
Tong Dues aren't bad.
Or
Or,
like Tuffley?
Tuffley, Cell Ship. Those kind. Oh, you're
ISA
finishing that
and
up?
shuttles. Wow.
Heads
What
up,
shuttles?
another wave is coming your way.
ISA and shuttles.
Ooh, that's rough.
Oh, ISA. Yeah,
The
okay.
acceleration
That's
is
rough.
active.
Hey, DT, are there accolades for different levels in this one?
Oh,
Back.
should be, but
Thought there were.
we're at 28, so it's not much gonna be.
If there were any accolades, you probably would have drawn them by now.
Well, yeah, if there's like a 25, clearly.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way.
I'll see if you can program it now.
The volatile core
I'm there if you want me to get
is
it.
active.
Kobayashi Maru.
Got him.
Yeah. Yeah, see how things doing heal now.
There he is.
Well, going by the counter in the corners, I'm guessing you can't go quadruple digit. Well, mind you, the fourth slot or digit slot doesn't work in compact apparently either. So.
Get ready for another wave.
You kind of cut out there. Can you say that again?
The acceleration of Vix
I was
is
watching Ares 1701 stream a while back, and apparently the fourth digit on the counter
Yeah.
and compact doesn't work.
Oh.
I was just going by the counter, the corners of your screen there. Given that the counters don't have a fourth digit spot, I'm assuming they don't go fourth digits, but
No, when you get to 999, it just goes
The
back
next
to
wave is
0.
incoming.
If I go to 999, it's going to be a really bad day.
well, I would bet that your
The technical
counter on your
difficulty
mission
of Vix
counter
is
would
active.
probably still continue, but I don't think anyone wants to do like more than 900 rounds of this.
I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
okay.
wants to do more than 100 rounds of it.
That's probably
The
fair.
next wave is incoming. The system's offline bomber Vix is active.
They just kept me in feed by everything.
Kobayashi, anybody there?
I'm trying to heal now because I'm trying to respawn now
darn.
because
Ah.
I got hit by 20 EMPs.
Got 4
Only
seconds
20?
to 1. Nope. No. Couldn't save him.
We can get to them before the end of the round.
I got to him, but it wasn't taking any of it. Ooh, okay, gone back to 25. There it goes.
Only 4 now.
Well, near Jet Angel, we have done some ground things like the one night in Bangkok, no, one night in Bozeman. No armor, no shields.
Melee weapons.
And melee weapons only.
That sounds like fun.
It was. It was great.
Almost a little too effective, though.
Let's just say that we all look kind of psychotic. There's something about a hand axe and a Borg.
Heal this thing.
I've still
Once I
got
control matter
almost
now.
a minute now before I can do it.
Fortunately, it's only taking control matter at the moment.
Oh, I see this back. Okay.
30 seconds left before I can redo it.
Kobayashi Maru's health is at 50%.
I do believe that was screamed a couple times, actually, Jack.
Get ready for another wave.
Just a few times. But I was doing my best Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter imitation.
Kobayashi Maru's health is at 50%.
I still got 2 minutes to go.
Can't get out of conflict enough here to get swap control matter without having to really hard. So I don't decide.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way. The volatile core breacher fix is active.
Oh, I got dead.
Don't seem to have control matter on this ship and my inventory on this character.
Let's see if I can get over that. No.
The next wave is incoming. The weapon recharger fix is active.
Ooh. The big guys. I don't have anything for their hulls. That's not drunk, Jack. That's just kit bashing at its finest.
Bright light.
What's that?
Get ready for another wave. The acceleration affix is active.
That's annoying.
Get ready for another wave.
No, not another doomsday machine.
The nanite infection affix is active. The
And I'm
Kobayashi
dead.
Marie's health is at 50%.
Where are you, Kobayashi?
The Kobayashi Marie's health is at 25%. The
It's
Kobayashi
in
Marie's
front
health is at
of me.
10%.
Trying to get there.
The Kobayashi Marie's health is at 25%.
Not behind me, but
Well, I got there as fast as I could.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way. The system's offline bomber fix is active. The system's offline
it looks
bomber
like
fix is active.
Still got 2 minutes left on mine.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way. The nanite injection affix is active.
The structure capacitor's going on it, but it's not getting any now, so
Say that again?
my structural capacitor's not healing it any now.
Okay, let me see if I can get a little closer to him.
Well, it depends on how much damage you're taking while you're doing that.
Another wave is coming your way. The Kobayashi
I wasn't
Master's
taking
health
any
is at
way.
50%.
Wow.
The vengeance of Hicks is active.
Other than my shields weren't dropping or anything else, so
Right, light?
Oops. No, 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 no.
All this to a minute. My ship keeps randomly cloaking and decloaking.
Shoot, shoot. Where is he? Let's see if I can get there.
They got me.
Me too.
Come on.
Oh boy.
And then it gets blasted away from you.
What? I'm dead again? I literally spawned into a death trap.
That happens.
And I'm literally off cooldown. I can.
The Kobayashi Maru survived that? Amazing. No, it didn't. Okay, there's something wrong when I'm the last one alive here, folks. Ah.
Wow.
Wow.
We got to round how much?
43?
42 rounds completed.
Wow. Okay.
Yay?
Whew.
Aw. I'll never get Kurt's protege this way.
We gotta
Oh,
cheat.
not.
Bonus to lithium, 4,000. That's unexpected. Wow. So you still wanted to do that ISC boom?
Yeah, I'll need some coffee to wake up after that one, but yeah.
Oh. You didn't get enough space from that?
DT already in the team, apparently.
I'm switching characters, but...
Yeah, me too. Oh, I'm switching characters too, boom.
Right.
Wow. That was long.
Difficult?
No, just long. Not that
Yeah.
challenging. I mean, not bad challenging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a minute. I'm doing a patrol.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That was fun.
Actually, can you give me 2 minutes to do a patrol?
Okay.
Okay.
Take your time. I just started up. Patrol, so I'll be a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some water.
All right.
Oh, wait, I have a little bit left. So I'm not gonna grab some water.
I have 9 minutes, I think, to get this one done. Let's make sure. Oh, I have 15 minutes to get this one done.
Next run, I think, is going to be as far as next time I do this, I'm gonna have to go put the protomatter onto that tank.
Well, if the protomatter's healing it, that's what I'm doing.
Starfleet ships won't last
Yeah.
much longer against that moat.
It was more effective later on than some of the other points.
Yep. I just couldn't get to it in that last one.
Let's fire to disable the Starfleet ships. I want to get to the bottom of this. I've heard from the captain.
And where's the third one? There it is.
This is command.
Here they come, and they're locked and loaded. Those aren't Mokai ships. Those are rebels from other Klingon houses. More virus.
Hmm.
Here come the Mokai. Heads up! A rebel Klingon fleet just warped in.
I'm ready when you are.
One sec here. Think we're done. I'm just waiting for the cutscene. I had 15 minutes before the 20-hour period elapsed, so I wanted to make sure I got my dilithium.
There you go.
Always practical.
Are we ready?
Give me one sec. Unless you're running.
Okay.
If you need a fifth, I will be happy to join.
You already have. You're on
No,
the private queue.
Sure?
Okay.
So I
That's
am. Very good. Wow. That's a neat trick. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, Mark, are you awake?
I am ready.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me log out and log back in real quick just to be sure. I know I just did patrol, but still.
Okay.
ISE likes to get real buggy with me.
That was not what I intended to do.
What'd you do?
My bridge officers are annoying me.
Lex wants to know how you guys did in the Kobayashi Maru.
I sent him a message. 42
Ready,
levels
let's do
isn't
it.
bad.
It's around 43.
Thought he did it with us.
He did. He just didn't know how far we got.
Right.
He wasn't paying attention.
Is that good?
You shouldn't have said that, Mom. Now he has a fail now.
Have you done your log out, log in?
Ready to go.
Everyone else ready?
Yep.
Punch it.
The situation is grim. There's more. Begin by just...
Okay, let's see how we do.
Whoa. That was weird.
We just made the move forward a whole lot.
That is weird.
Scanning the nanite transport. Gone. Additional data available.
Okay, that. What the heck? Oh. Oh, this is just gonna be awful.
Yeah, it's just acting a bit weird. Like I'm only firing like a small percentage of the time.
Yeah.
Or it's only rendering at least. Yeah, I'm only firing a small percentage of the time. What the hell is going on? What?
The nanite drones will repair the transport. Stop them.
Seems to be firing normal again now.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
Moving.
I think I made my ground team too deadly for the attack soar.
Oh.
Yep, they kill it before I can even target it.
Well, tell your away team to stay someplace else. You know, put them down on a rally point away from you.
I can do that, can't
Yeah,
I?
you can.
That's right. You guys stay there.
Or take away their weapons. I mean, you got a couple options.
Making them stay far away, that's good.
Oh,
Gee.
that didn't feel like a great one.
No, it
No,
didn't.
I had a lot of inertia problems in there.
Me
I was
too.
sliding all over the damn place.
Same here.
Something was going on at the beginning of that. For some bizarre reason, my weapons were not firing.
Usually this ship does not skid around. I was skidding around all over the place.
That was not a happy one.
417. I'm not complaining.
Ugh. 69, I'll complain. That's awful.
Yeah, you're
131.
allowed.
Holy
Oh,
hell!
that was bad.
What was my total attacks and total damage in?
83, 82.
That's not bad.
It's centered just about where it ought to be.
Were you tanking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was tank. Yeah, we were doing 2 tanks, no control. Really. Or partial control, I should say.
Wow. Well, the max one hit went up quite a bit.
What was it?
And that's 3.8 million.
Jeez. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, it is getting late, folks. Too late for me. So I'm going to log off here for the evening. This was a blast doing some stuff that we never do. Hopefully we can do it again another time. So on behalf... Well, hi, Mr. Dave. How are you? On behalf of the Darkmom Consortium and Mr. DT here, we're going to head out to do other stuff. But let's first see...
Shall we raid?
Looks
Looks like Yaws is doing Old Republic. Polarcade's doing Old Republic. Let's see who else is doing STO tonight.
No one doing STO.
No one we normally know, but apparently there are people doing STO.
Oh, yeah. There's a few people. Yeah. Oh, Jim Racer.
Okay, let's do... Alright, do Jim Racer then.
I haven't rated him. Do you want to rate it or shall I?
You do the raid.
Okay. So, on behalf of all of us here at Darkmom Consortium Incorporated, which we're not, have a great night. Have a great weekend. We will see you. Well, DT might see you over the weekend, but I'm going to go do birthday party stuff. So, everyone, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
So
Bye-bye.
And
happy birthday, by the way.
I shall pass on the happy birthday wishes to the hubbies. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Not me. Not my birthday. Braid, go. Damn you, Braid.
Well,
5,
happy birthday anyway.
4, 3, 2, 1.